It is time for UT football, University of Tennessee football, volunteer football. This video, we're going to talk about things to look forward to in the 2024 season, things you need to know. We're going to talk how are we ranked preseason, number 1, number 2. We're going to talk about Nico, our quarterback. We're going to talk number 3 about some other star players. We're going to talk about the new pilot partnership with the University of Tennessee and related to the stadium. We are talking Yee-Haw and the Vol Logger. So cool. We're talking about stadium updates in general. And then finally, we're going to just touch on a little bit about what's coming ahead for the Neyland Entertainment District. That's not for this year, but it's just something, it's such cool news that I wanted to just include it as a bonus. So let's dive in and get going. Now, before we get deep into this, I am a Tennessee native. I was born in Memphis. We moved to Knoxville when I was 2 years old. So Knoxville is pretty much all I know. Now, I did teach in Memphis for a hot minute, but that's not the point of this. I'm from Knoxville. I know Knoxville very well when it comes to like my football knowledge and all that. Like, I'm not a sports reporter. Okay, so this video is for the novice, for the rookie sports person, for the person that wants general information. But if you are an internet troll and you're ready to troll somebody who you feel like needs to have more information about University of Tennessee football, then you've come to the right place. But that being said, I'm doing my best and I'm loving to share information with you that I think is informative and interesting. And that's what I'm hoping to do here today. So please keep that in mind. Thank you. Go Vols. Okay, number 1, UT, by both the preseason coaches poll and the Associated Press preseason rankings, is ranked number 15 out of the top 25. So number 1, it's a win that we're in the top 25. Yeah. Number 2, I don't really have any feeling about being ranked 15. I'm just glad we're on the poll, which sounds inappropriate, but also that, like, if we weren't ranked, I'd be disappointed. So I'll say that. I feel like 15, I don't know. Obviously, you want to be in the top 10, but it's like, it's all, no one knows. It's the preseason, so whatever. That being said, there are 9 SEC teams that are ranked on the coaches preseason poll. I didn't check the AP one, but that being said, the 9 that are ranked on the coaches poll are Georgia, Texas, Alabama, Ole Miss, Missouri, LSU, Oklahoma, Texas A&M, and Tennessee. And then of those top 25, of the total top 25, Tennessee is facing 4 of those teams. And that would be NC State, Oklahoma, Alabama, and Georgia. We do play Alabama at home this year. If you don't know, the Alabama game is the game to be, okay, because it's going to be insane. Insanity! But that being said, I mean, overall, in terms of those teams, so on the Associated Press side, Georgia is ranked 1, Alabama is ranked number 5. We're ranked 15th. Oklahoma, who we play, is ranked 16th, and then NC State is ranked 24th. So NC State is our second game of the season. So I think that's going to be interesting to see, because to me, that's like, oh, how are we going to do against this ranked team? The first team we play is Chattanooga. No shade to Chattanooga. I'm just saying NC State is ranked. So we will see. I mean, I don't know. I feel a little nervous already. Ooh, okay. But I feel solid about the ranking. Let me know if I should not feel solid about that ranking, but I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. Number 2, quarterback Nico, Lamaleava. And I know this because I've been practicing it. There is a video on Twitter that the Tennessee football team posted where Nico is saying how to correctly say his last name. And he's Samoan, so people from Tennessee are like, how do you say this? Because it's not Smith or Jones. Okay, my name is Jones. There's nothing to that. So anyways, I'm just saying, if you want to correctly know straight from Nico how to say his last name, go watch that video. Nico Lamaleava. Obviously, he says it a lot faster. So I'm sorry, Nico, that you get what I'm saying. Go check out his video. You can know it. So some cool things about Nico. So he committed to Tennessee in March of 2022, which is super cool. He was one of the top ranked prospects as a quarterback and as a player. So it's kind of amazing that Tennessee has him. Fans have been excited about this since he committed in 2022. And then last year he played 5 games and he started one of those. And the one that he started was the Citrus Bowl where we played Iowa and we beat them 35-0. So everyone's pumped. It's like, oh yes, let's go. So this is super exciting for Tennessee fans. I mean, myself included. Some interesting facts about Nico. He's 6'6", in case you want to know how tall he is. He's got 7 siblings who are also athletes in their own right, and he himself was considered one of the top volleyball prospects in the country. I was going to say in the state. No, honey. In the country. So I think that's cool. And he's got sisters that play volleyball. He has a brother under him named Madden, who is considered one of the top quarterback prospects for the class of 2025. So that's Nico. He's from California. He is currently majoring in information sciences, and I have gone to college and I have a graduate degree, but I had to Google what is information sciences. So if you're interested, information sciences, this is from the AI overview on Google. It says, information science is the study of how people use information and how information systems can be used to manage information within organizations. It is an interdisciplinary field that combines aspects of computer science, library science, information management. Information science includes, okay, so that makes sense. So librarians are information science people. That would make sense, Haley. Number 3, a couple other players of note. This year, the University of Tennessee had 2 players that were named on the first team All-SEC, and one was offense, one was defense, making us one of 4 other teams that have 4 SEC teams that have an first team All-SEC selection this year on both offense and defense. So the other ones were Alabama, Georgia, LSU, and Ole Miss. And so the 2 players that were selected on this first team All-SEC for this year are Cooper Mays, who is our center, and then James Pierce Jr., who is an edge rusher. What do you know about Cooper Mays?
Cooper Mays? I don't know a lot about him, except his name, and he's really good.
What do you know about James Pierce Jr.?
He's really good too.
Are there any Tennessee players you're looking forward to this year?
I gotta study up. Football season's just kind of...
Okay, well this video is about, you can go ahead and come in here. The people love you. Okay, 2024 UT football season. Anything you're looking forward to? Oh, I want your opinion on this. Both the coaches poll and the AP poll ranked preseason Associated Press top 25. Both of them ranked Tennessee as number 15.
That's good.
I thought it was good.
I think it's good.
Are you just saying that?
I mean, I think we're way better than that, though.
I mean, obviously you want to be top 10. I'm just saying I feel okay with it.
I'm no sports talk guy. I don't know nothing. But they're going to be better than that. Go Vols.
Okay, anything else?
And I seem short in this video, I just noticed, because she's standing on something. And that ain't happening.
I make videos all
now I'm standing on the same thing she's standing on. So everybody out there knows I'm not.
Yeah, but you're polluting this video because even though your shirt says Knox Vegas, these are Kentucky colors.
I didn't know I was walking into this. I was bringing you a drink.
Thank you.
I very appreciated.
I really appreciate it.
Okay, let's talk.
Okay, anything
when's the first game?
August 31st against Chattanooga.
Okay.
Is there anything you're looking forward to about this season of football?
Yeah.
For UT, specifically.
Specifically for UT football season. I mean, just make the playoffs. College football playoffs. That's the big thing.
That's what you're like looking forward to.
Guarantee you. Your viewers agree with me.
Okay, and then do you have like excitement about Nico, or are you kind of like, we'll see what happens?
Yeah, that's like the second. That'd be my second.
Your second excitement.
Largest excited another topic.
He was number 2 in my video. Do you know how to say his last name?
See, I didn't know this, so I'm right on with what your excitement
I know.
is.
Do you know
what was your number 1?
That we're ranked 15th.
Okay, well that's kind of.
It's just breaking the ice.
It's preseason rankings.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I said that already. You weren't here yet.
Oh, see, I missed.
Anything else you need to say? Do you know who Lance Hurd is?
Nah, I've heard the name.
Brew McCoy?
Yes.
You like him?
Like Brew.
You know who he is for real?
Yeah, he's a wide receiver, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Omar Norman Lott.
Who?
Keenan. Is it Pilley or Pillay? Keenan.
What did you say?
Omar Norman Lott. He's a defensive tackle. Basically, these are all team selections.
Yeah.
Jackson Ross.
No, I don't know that name.
Dylan Sampson.
Look, I'm not telling people how dumb they
Javonte Spraggins. Amari Thomas.
Yeah, and
Squirrel White.
I see that one, yeah. Okay.
So all of those players, in addition to Cooper Mays and James Pierce Jr., were all-team selection.
Oh, cool.
But James Pierce Jr., he is SEC's, listen to this fun fact, SEC's statistical leader in both tackles for a loss and sacks.
Cool.
He leads the SEC, and we have him.
That's awesome.
And then, side note, Cooper Mays, he's from Kingston, Tennessee. He's local, which we like that. But this is his last year, I believe. So he's about to get drafted.
What you got on this last page?
Oh, see,
No,
you are
no.
interested. This last page, number 4, is about the pilot partnership with University of Tennessee. Yes.
It's a good little. Oh, I don't think I knew that.
Okay, so he's reading the part where, so Jim Haslam, who is the founder of Pilot. First of all, Pilot is based out of Knoxville. So if you go look on the internet, there's all these trolls that are talking about lot lizards and all this nonsense in Tennessee,
What?
and because gas stations and all this and like truck stops. But it's like, hello, Pilot is headquartered here. If you're local, like this seems natural because Pilot has such a big presence in this area. So I just want to tell all you internet trolls to shut up. Okay? That's how I feel.
I like trolling.
Yeah, you do because you troll me, but that's a whole other thing.
But I also troll in the river for fishies.
That's good. That's not what this is about. Now, what's interesting about this partnership is that both parties, Pilot and University of Tennessee, are adamant that Pilot will not be changing the name. So it's not like how the arena just changed to Food City Center. They are not changing the name. They are honoring the history of General Neyland, of the field. So they're not changing Shields Watkins Field's name. They're keeping everything the same. And Pilot and the University of Tennessee are calling this a preservation partnership because they're preserving the history. So that gets to the thing that you thought was so interesting. So Jim Haslam, who founded Pilot, he played for General Neyland for 4 years, and for the last 2 that Neyland was a coach, and one of which he got a national championship for.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Haslam was there for the national championship.
Yes.
That's what I...
So this is a natural partnership, you internet trolls.
Huh?
Now, there's $337 million.
I guess because... What did we do?
We're talking about the pilot partnership with the University of Tennessee.
Okay.
And I was about to talk about, right now, Neyland Renovations. Do you know how much the number is on the renovations for Neyland Stadium?
The number?
Mm-hmm. Dollar amount.
Dollar amount?
Yeah.
Well, you know.
$337
Back
million.
in my day, we could have spent all this.
Okay, $337 million. Now, there is no, like, if you go look at this partnership, it's not like Pilot's footing the bill, but then they're doing some special, like, sponsorship thing. So who knows how much monies are going to be exchanged, but the whole idea is that they're preserving Neyland Stadium. And then the chief marketing guy for Pilot, you can go watch that if you've got the time, but he's talking about, like, we are trying to, the same way that Pilot invests in their gas stations for their customer experience, this is the same as investing in the fan experience for the football fans, which I think is cool.
I got a topic I want to bring up.
Okay, well, I have to finish this in 5 minutes.
Okay, so in recent years, it's been a while, probably the last 5 years, 10 years, 5 years maybe. I noticed a lot of people will say, and you do it, they'll say UTK in description of.
Well, I went to UT. Okay, so you go to utk.edu.
Here's my problem right here.
I know this.
Why can't you just say UT? I thought I heard my whole life, and then people start saying UTK. Well, where do you think it's at?
Well, UT can be University of Tennessee. I agree with what you're saying, but also if you go to utk.edu, like I was a student at UTK. So that's why I say UTK.
You were a student at UT.
Yes, but if you look, it's not, my email address was not UT, it was UTK.
Okay, well, who started that?
The University of Tennessee, Knoxville.
Oh.
Anyways, okay.
Sorry.
I get what you're saying, but you've derailed me, and I have 4 minutes. I'm supposed to be somewhere.
Let's go.
Okay, so partnership, we talked about that. Now, the partnership is partly to preserve and enhance what's happening on the renovations in Neyland Stadium. If you did not know this, Neyland Stadium, do you say Neyland or Neyland? I think Neyland is correct, but I always say Neyland. But basically, Neyland Stadium has been in disrepair for many a year. And so there's been renovations going on. At this time last year, we weren't even sure if there was seats back in the stadium because...
Oh, yeah. It was like the last minute. They got
it was bad.
ready.
So anyways, that being said, here's what you can expect in Neyland Stadium for 2024, 25, 26. So number one is full stadium Wi-Fi connectivity, which I thought we got last year, but this is important because you can't take a paper ticket in. You have to have your tickets downloaded.
So you gotta have the good Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So, but that being said, I would not count on this.
No, download before you go.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a rule in every sporting event. Download before you go. Say it with me. Download before you go.
Okay. Also, as a part of the Pilot sponsorship, there's going to be like a Pilot fast favorite refreshments and snack stand at gate 21. Mm-hmm. Other upgrades that you can expect, like I said, the Wi-Fi, there's going to be a stadium kitchen and commissary and loading dock. New southeast elevators vertically connecting all concourses. New gate 4 entry plaza, more brick cladding around passageways into bowl of stadium. Renovations, upgrades complete for all stadium skyboxes. Initial construction for the West Side Founders Suites. Did you reserve me one of those? No. New restrooms and concessions. So that's 2024. 25 is expanded South Concourse 1, completed Founders Suites and T. Martin Drive to shift south of Gate 10 ramp. So that's going to be interesting to see. And then 2026 is saying completion of all entry plazas.
Oh, I see that.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
So renovations are underway. Stuff is happening. It's happening. Number 6 is
Bam.
Yee-Haw Ball Lager. So this is the only beer licensed to carry Tennessee's iconic Power T logo and checkerboard on its cans. It's the exclusive craft beer of the Tennessee Volunteers.
Yeah, nobody else can get it.
In addition to the beer, Yee-Haw will have naming rights in a new Lindsey Nelson Stadium bar. And at the social deck in Neyland Stadium, all Yee-Haw Brewing tap rooms will become official watch party locations for all Tennessee athletics, and co-branded merchandise will soon be available. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty cool, but this is awesome.
It's going to be neat.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. So, and then as a side note, Yee-Haw is a local East Tennessee beer company.
Yeah, they probably know that.
Well, they don't know. They don't know. That's why we're talking about this. Okay, finally. Oh, by the way, if you're curious, alcohol volume is 4.2% of the ball lager. I'm just saying in case you wonder. I always want to know, what is it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I don't know. Okay, now this is a little preemptive to this video. This is kind of a teaser for what's to come for the University of Tennessee, but it was big news announced recently, which is about the Neyland Entertainment District, which will eventually be, like, if you look at the renderings, you've got restaurants and a concourse, and it's going to connect the Food City Center and Neyland Stadium. There's going to be a condo-tel, which is some condos and a hotel, and that's going to have a restaurant, and there's supposed to be a rooftop bar. So if you maybe have been to, for example, like Vanderbilt, there's a hotel that overlooks the stadium. In my mind, that's kind of like what's happening. But as a side note, the people that are planning all this, they are the same people that have done the Texas Rangers Entertainment District, the Cardinals Entertainment District, and the Atlanta Braves situation. So that seems like they probably know what they're doing.
It's good info. I like it.
So anyways, that is
learning stuff.
Everything, not everything, but those are some fast things to know about the 2024 UT season, football season, as we get started. So, are you leaving? He's made me late, number one, for my 3 o'clock. Number 2, he can't even say bye. So, I hope this has been helpful. As always, I'm Haley Jones. That was my husband in the Kentucky gear, named Shay Jones. So, as always, I hope this has been helpful. Let me know your thoughts. And I mean, obviously, there's a ton of stuff we could talk about in a University of Tennessee football video, but I was my goal was to cover some of the big highlights, give you some information, some little tidbits of stuff that's helpful, and let's go Vols. See you on the next video.